Good morning, everyone. I haven't posted a video in a couple of weeks. I've been working on my Oriental Limited. Last video I said I was going to put DCC in a few days. Well, I did do that, and I had a problem. And the problem that happened is, let me share this with you. On the majority of my steam locomotives, I always use the Soundtrax DBX 9000 wiring kit. I'm sure everybody's familiar with it because it works so well on the tender. But on this particular installation, on this one, the way the tender connects to the drawbar and the way the front of this tender is made, I can't really use the DBX 9000 because what I do is I remove the pin that connects to the drawbar, and I always put a brass screw in like this right here in place of it because the diameter is the same, it's conductive, and frankly it's just a pin, so it doesn't really make a difference to me, and I've been using them for years and they work just fine. So but the way this one's designed, I would have had I couldn't use it the hole as a pin because the way it's designed on the inside, because this one has a screw. Let me lift this up. Because this one has a screw in the bottom, I don't know if you can see it or not, because it has a screw, the design is messed up. So I wound up making my own wiring harness out of, where they at? Not that it really makes a difference, but I'll just show you for grins and giggles. If I can remember where I put them. I ordered a set of these micro connectors from, and I'm not going to find, where did I put them? Where did I put them? Anyways, okay, it's not super important. They're here somewhere. Let's say that. I don't know where I've got them at this moment. It's not important because I'm not working with them any damn way. But needless to say, they are. Where'd they? Oh, here they are, right here. I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay, here they are. I got these on eBay and they came in. They're micro, but they're not as micro as what I hope for. Which, when I talk about micro, we're talking about the plugs that come on Broadway Limited, Soundtrax, that style. So, what I did do was take the, you have 2, 3, 4, 5 pin. I took the 4 pin because in the tender, I needed 2 for the backup light and 2 for the speaker. And they're not color coded. And in the process, 2 of the wires got crossed. I wound up sending 12 volts blue common power to the speaker, and the speaker was hooked to the light, and I think it damaged the decoder, so I had to send it in. So I got a replacement and put it in and made sure the wiring, I checked twice and still found a discrepancy in the wiring. But needless to say, I got it fixed, and then I was having issues. This is a 1987 run Oriental Limited CB&Q 48405. This one doesn't have the fancier. I like the other one that has a different style of the cow the cow killer, cow catcher, whatever the hell you want to call it on the front. Of the I like it better, but I like this one as well. It's a beautiful locomotive. But the only problem that's majorly going on with this is the second locomotive from Sam Hongsa I have. The other one I have is this Great Northern right here, and it has some issues of touching in the leading and trailing trucks. I think this one has problems with the leading trucks. It's a 484 Great Northern. Again, this is a CB&Q 484, and you have issues with the leading trucks touching areas under here and causing a short. And then you have the same thing with the trailing truck touching the frame and causing shorts as well. You could potentially have that problem with the way this is. So some of the other ones I have, I don't have any of those issues. The clearance in here is not, there's not enough clearance in there in the turns, and my radius is not so great that it should cause a problem. Not as far as I'm concerned. It shouldn't be a problem, but it is. So I just got done installing a current keeper. They call it a power pack. Keep Alive, current keeper, they're all the same, power pack. And it seems to be doing fine. I have one issue left in one curve. Got to figure out what's going on. But the other thing different on this installation that I normally do is normally I have I have a wire going back here and ground this is a Lokesound Micro 5 number 58823 is the one I always use. Never had any problem with it. So I continuously keep using that particular one. Again, 58823. But I usually wind up putting it all in the tender, and this one there's plenty of room for it to mount on top of the Canon motor that came in this. So it draws its ground through the ground bar, so there's a lot of it has to pass through a lot of things to ground itself out, and and if it doesn't, you could go 12 inches and then it stopped because it lost its pickup from the right track pickup on this on the way this one's wired up. It's on the right, the engine's on the left. But I installed the power pack, and lo and behold, she does what she's supposed to and keeps going without stopping. And that I knew it would fix that problem, and this is a locomotive that requires it because it doesn't have, and I didn't want to run another wire to the back. I really didn't. But in the end, I'm pleased with the way it wound up. I just got to put a little bit more black paint to touch up the plug. And I wasn't happy with my choice of wiring because the wire that I used is some I bought several years ago. It's just a little more rigid. It's fixing to stop. No, it didn't. I heard the Digitrack system try to shut down, but it mustered on through it, which that's fine with me. If it keeps going, we're good. But she seems to be doing okay. I can't complain. Oops, sorry about that. I was not paying attention. Hopefully she doesn't shut down. We'll see. There you go. Doing fine. I have no complaints. I'm happy. That's the first. And this is the second time she's ran. I tested it out around the track one time, and it was cut out on that corner. It's not because I got it continuously moving. So I'm elated. It's working well. I'm happy. Very, very, very pleased. So when the other decoder comes back, it's going in this one, which is the Athearn Genesis, so they can run together. And I'm gonna put the Micro 5 in here and take out this Digitrack that's in here. And I just ordered another speaker and I just had some 28 millimeter come in that I'm going to try, and I've had very good luck with using 28 millimeter speakers and then making a baffle out of like the cardstock that comes with soundtracks and all that right there, because it's just like all this paper is perfectly, the thickness on all of it is perfect. It's like cardstock for a business card, and instead of throwing it in the garbage, use it to make a baffle around it, and they work just fine, no problem with them. But anyways, that's it. These are all the CB&Q and the CB&Q here, and she's doing fantastic. I'm very, very, very pleased. So she worked out. I'm happy. All right, y'all have a good one. There's the update. I finally got her going. So those two can run together, and when I put the Micro 5 in that one, I'll let you see how they sound, and I'll run the two together. All right, y'all have a good one. And there you go.